Yeah, welcome back to this edition. So, in this edition, we're talking about CBT, how to upload questions in CBT. So, let me log in as a CBT admin. Let me walk through the CBT platform. So, if I want to access CBT from this login, just click on this CBT portal button here, down here. So, once I click it, it will redirect me to another login page where I'll be able to log in successfully using the CBT admin. Admin login details. So still loading. So you can upload results by uploading using Excel template, or then you can also upload by CSV. Then you can also upload manually, that is one after the other. So, but in this training, I'll be teaching you how to upload results in bulk. How to upload results in bulk. As you can see, this is the CBT admin dashboard. So we have manage exams, exam instructions. So we have review theory, so on. So currently there's no question. The question is zero. Okay. Total number of question is zero. And the attempts, you have three attempts, you have three exam in total that we just created. So and this school has 326 number of students. So as you can see. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to I want to create exam. So before you can even add questions or put questions, you need to create exam. That's the first thing. The exam you are creating, what is the exam for? That's what it means to create exam. Is it CA1? Is it CA2? Is it exam? So now I want to add exam. I'll select the exam type. So which is, or let me say exam. Okay. So select the class. So let's say grade 10 victories. So select the subject. Let me say agric, for example. So the term, select the section, 2025, 2026. The duration of the exam, let me just select 2 minutes. So then schedule the exam. When is the exam holding? So this is more or less like a timetable exam. Okay, it's more or less like a timetable exam. So we select time. So let's say the exam is supposed to hold by on the 10th of October. So you click on create. So when you click on create, then the exam has been created successfully, as you can see, number 62. So this exam ID is very important. So don't forget, this exam ID will be useful when you are uploading questions. So this is the exam ID you'll be using for this particular exam. So as you can see, the default status of this exam is inactive. So that is why it is showing. If I want to, maybe we are now in October 10, which they are supposed to start their exam, click on this yellow button, then you come to status, then you make sure you activate the status. Then if you still want to adjust the time or the duration, you come here, you put 3 minutes, then you update. Okay, so that's that. So then let me quickly go to exam instruction. So you can put instructions, can add instructions to all the exams that. So let me now add instruction to the one that you've just created, which is exam. So this first one, okay, answer all questions. Answer all questions. So let me add instruction. So instruction has been added successfully. Then I'll go to where to add questions. So now question bank. So click on question bank. As like I said, you can add question manually by clicking on this add question up here, or you can import question using Excel CSV file. Then you can use Excel normal Excel file. So I want to use normal Excel file. So what I need to do before I can upload question here, I have to export Excel. So let me just click on this export. So it exports to Excel. If you have Excel on your system, so let me open this Excel question format. So to open a format for me, it will open a format for me. So that's the format or template I'm going to be using. As you can see, say note formulas or equations, type them in MS Word. That is, you have to type because there are some questions that has characters or formulas. So you have to use Word to type it. So once you are done using Word, then you can now copy it and paste it here. like questions like chemistry, subjects like chemistry, mathematics, and physics. So now this is just the Excel template of the questions. So like I said that the exam ID of that particular exam that we created, don't forget I said the exam ID is very, very important. And I told you that that's the exam ID you're going to be using when you are uploading questions. So the number is 62. So you come to that Excel sheet again. So come to that Excel sheet again. So you put 62 here. Okay. Then the question under the question, so you can just put any question. Okay. Dash, let me just put any question. Dash is the ceiling, dash is the, I can just put a random question like, okay, dash is the act of tilling the soil. So for question type is MCQ, don't touch this. Then go to the option A. Okay, you can just say biology. Option B, okay, you can just say agric. Option C, I just say physics. Option D, you can just say let's say art. So option A. So now correct answer, under correct answer column. So the correct answer is B. So just put B. Okay. The marks, the teacher can decide to put any marks. So but don't forget this exam, the total exam score should be 60. Okay. So now if you are putting, if you're adding marks, you have to be considerate because you already have 40 marks for CA1 and CA2. So now, exam now, this exam can also be splitted by some schools. They can say, okay, exam, they want the mark to be, they want objective to be 25, and they want theory to be 35, making 60. So for now, if you are putting question like 10 questions, okay, if you are putting 10 questions, just know that these marks here, and you are expected to at the end of the day, you are expected to have, let's say, 20 marks, 20 marks for this section, for this session. So these marks have to be what? Has to be, let's say, two for 10 questions. So for the next question, you are just going to be putting 62 again. So you can just say, okay, dash is one of the topics in agric. So you put MCQ here again. So option A say crop rotation. Option B says chemical bonding. Option C says equilibrium. Option none of the above. Then the correct answer is what? Which is A. Option A, just put A, the marks, just put 2. So and so on and so forth. So once you are done, let me save. Let me just finish. Let me stop here. So let me just save this. Let me save this question. I've already saved this question and that has been saved on the PC. Okay. Let me save again. This question has been saved on the PC. Let me go back to um let me go back to this place and go and upload the question. So just come to question bank, then click on choose file. So this is the question, just select the question and upload. So once you click on upload, then you click on import Excel. You click on import Excel. As you can see, 2 questions imported successfully. So these are the questions. So in our next class, we'll be showing you how the question will look like in the student portal. Thank you very much and welcome.